Yeah, and I'd just like to say, I don't know many other builders that are the calibre of Carl and the team. I told him I was getting the Calibre joke in there.
My favourite thing would be, well, I don't know, there's probably a lot, but I think definitely like the banter that we have with him and Amy and then all the boys on site. It's just really good vibe every time you came here. Just nice people to work with, collaborate with, and yeah, I just really enjoyed those relationships. I think we'll be missing him.
Yeah, and I would say my favourite thing about building with Carl is just the relationships that we've had along the way. He and the team turned what could have otherwise been a really daunting, stressful experience into a lot of fun, and I just had put all my trust in the team, and was never worried. There was never an issue that we couldn't overcome easily, and
and they absolutely delivered on what we wanted. So everything they built here is more than what we'd ever dreamed. Like, I think it hit the mark and then exceeded our expectations. So he's delivered. We couldn't be happier with the result that he's delivered. In
terms of design for the house, I think we were really drawn to the Hampton style, and though maybe not as full-blown Hampton, so we tried to have a little bit of a contemporary edge or put our little spin on it.
Because we already came in with sort of an idea of what we wanted, and we'd done a fair bit of research, but then obviously Carl helped.
Yeah, I think it can be an overwhelming process, but it wasn't when you get told, who a good supplier is, and your budget, and the style that you're looking for, and you've got your little, photos. It comes together. We really didn't have very many hiccups or bumps or hurdles along the way. There might have been a tier shed over a vanity that was the wrong size, or
there was little things nothing. Like we had an oversight with the drain sort of in the kids' bathroom, and we wanted a grate drain, but it was a central drain, and that was on the plan. We'd all overlooked that. And we're like, oh damn, we really wanted that, but it's all concreted now and it's all done. And Carl's like, no, it's all good. It'll look better as a grate. I thought it was a grate too. We'll just cut it and sort it out. So they rectified all those little issues along the way. And he's always too happy to help. You feel like Carl's on your side because he'll come in and go, that silicon's a bit rough there. I'll just get him to redo it. So then you do sort of what I was saying before. You feel enabled to tell them all those things because you don't want to be a whinger, but he's already picking it up. He's like, no, that's not our level. We'll just get it changed before you even say anything. So,
and I think that builds trust because you know that they're not just trying to do something that passes. They want to have it at the standard.
They're not doing the easiest option for them. They're doing the best option for you and your building.
Yeah. No, this is our first time building a house.
Renovated the house, but yeah, so I had some interactions with the builder there, and this was completely different with Carl. So yeah, it was like a decent sized renovation at the time. It would have been 2012, so it was, I think it was about $80,000 worth, and he just had very minimal interaction with them. They didn't really want to be there, and it was just.
One funny thing I find about this whole build process is when you tell someone you're building a house, they say, oh, they have these apprehensions. There's going to be money problems. There's going to be hidden costs. There's going to be lack of transparency, etc. So I take great delight in telling people that we have not only a great build, we've got a good product, but we had a really good time doing it.
Yeah,
I take much delight in that.
Unbelievable thing, because everyone you talk
proved
to
everyone
says,
wrong.
oh, building's a pain in the ass, isn't it? And you're like, no, ours was actually really great.
So I definitely have a favourite on the team, after Carl obviously, Dazza. Dazza is just such a good egg, entertaining, but also just so good at what he does,
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd say definitely Dazza's the man. He also too, with lots of the design stuff inside, we sometimes credited Carl with it, and he said, yeah, some of it's me, but he said some of the issues they worked through to rectify some of the stuff in our design, to make it all align perfectly with outside the bulkheads, etc., was just like forward planning and forward thought from Darren and his experience. So like he was invaluable having as part of it.
There was never a project that was too small or big for Darren, including hanging TVs, mirrors, and building a wine rack system. He always did it with a smile, even though he's probably thinking, oh my goodness, what next?
We gave him a bad project to do. He's taken on board. Yeah, no worries. Right. I think my favourite, I've got a few favourite bits. I'd say definitely the kitchen. I think I'd always envisioned, and I think Josephine did too, having that kitchen set up with that long bench and just standing here and looking out this view, because you spend so much time in there, in the kitchen, whether you're cooking, cleaning, whatever you're doing. So
entertaining. That's
probably my favourite, but I really do like our bathroom, sitting there with that giant glass window and just having a look out over the range. It's like sensational. So those are probably my favourites. Oh, actually, and the wine room's pretty good.
My favourite parts of the house, well, it's hard to choose, but I think the laundry, the bedroom, like our master bedroom as a whole, so the bathroom, bedroom, and the walk-in robe.
Oh
Yeah.
No, it's hard to
Yeah,
decide.
it is hard to decide. But then at the same time, I love the outdoor area and I love our living space, so it's a bit hard. But
I'd love to build with Carl again. I'm sort of hoping we win the lotto so we can just start doing it every year.
yeah, without a doubt, it's obvious we have thoroughly enjoyed our experience. Trust Carl and the team wholeheartedly. So I do see this as our dream house and don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. But
Yeah, it was.
Would highly recommend it to anyone.
With them and all of his team, and then I think we just thought all the people they surround themselves with too. You can just tell they're really good people with the same values. They're all invested in your project. Like it's their own. They're all really proud of their workmanship and what they do.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just that, special sort of treatment you get, I guess, when you're going with a custom home build.